Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Jim Baker Stadium. We have another fantastic ladies' pairs game going ahead here with Australia against Northern Ireland, and I've managed to keep Lara in the commentary box from the previous game. For those of you who wasn't tuned in, Lara is a very decorated Northern Irish international bowler and a World Cup bronze medalist with fellow pairs partner Chloe Wilson, who's on the green now. And also sat alongside me, we've now got a very decorated under 25s Northern Irish international in Daniel Spratt. Hello, Daniel.
Thank you very much, Ryan. Good morning.
How's it going, mate? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
Not so bad, mate. Not so bad. See, you've booked a day off work to come up and watch some of the world's best.
Yeah, what else would I want to do?
Well, I could think of a few things, but sat on a beach in the Bahamas would be one of them.
Probably.
Sipping on a wee cocktail at 10 o'clock in the morning. But other than that, yeah, I agree. It's excluding the holiday abroad. I think this is probably the best place to be. So, very good start from Dawn here. For anybody that's wondering if they did watch the previous stream, yes, we are playing on the same rink because the streaming rink is set up for rink 2, but there was no game for this session, so Chloe and Shauna held their hands up and said, look, for the people at home and for anybody that wants to watch, just move us across onto the streaming rink. So I'm sure Dawn and Kelsey will be looking to get a nice quick early start in here, which it looks as though Dawn's just picked up from where she left off.
Yeah.
Surely our technician, Ali Coleman, could have moved the cameras over one rink?
Could have, but the two cameras on the side, so I don't know what view is on at the moment, Alistair.
Okay.
Chloe stood in the way of the one camera, clearly. And then the cameras are on the side, but because there's people playing on rink 1, we can't move them across.
Work smart, not harder, I suppose?
Yeah. So we just move the whole schedule rather than move two cameras. Because that's smarter for the technician himself. As in, the technician doesn't have to move and he just continually gets brought treats and drinks and...
Does very little, to be honest.
Lara, that was very controversial.
It's okay, I think I can get away with it, Brent.
Yeah. I think Shauna's on a damage limitation situation here.
Yeah, obviously Kelsey and Dom were going to have the upper hand in these first couple of ends, just coming off that rink and straight back on, but hopefully the girls can warm up. Chloe going in cold obviously too, because she didn't have a game. She was in the commentary box for us this morning.
Played, Shauna.
A brilliant ball from
What
Shauna.
outstanding ball from the ladies back-to-back British Isles singles champion.
It's not
Outdoor.
Not a bad beat.
It's got a nice little ring to it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the kind of bowl that I'm sure Chloe and Shauna would have been hoping for. Just to score the first end and settle themselves into the game, as I say, based off the fact that Kelsey and Dawn were on this rink approximately 13 minutes ago.
Is there a chance to make a couple out of this?
There is a chance to make a couple out of this, Daniel, you're right. If she could guarantee maybe 2 feet and a bowl tighter, springs the jack. The technician can hurry up, you could maybe see. But alongside Chloe's bowl to the back left hand side of the rink there's another 2 blue bowls waiting. So can she get off the line quick enough?
Just missing it high.
Great effort. Pace was very, very close to perfect. Kelsey with a little chance to turn the jack for a 3 here.
Am I right in saying Kelsey's in the Hall of Fame?
I think just inducted, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I just seen something
I
about
thought that.
It's a good fact, Daniel.
Mrs. Drake's Pride herself, is she not? Is she Drake's Pride? I think so. That's a bold call for me if I'm wrong. I might have got it dropped, but I'm sure she's Drake's pride.
We have an array of sponsored players on that rink then, with
Yeah.
Shauna
Shauna's
being Taylor and Chloe being Hensley.
Dawn surely is sponsored as well, is she not?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yes, she's Drake's pride. Lara, you scared me then.
Good call.
She's got her own range of shoes and clothing and stuff, hasn't she?
Yeah.
If you remember. Remember at the
Yeah,
AO we were
yeah.
talking about her clothing stand, and I think she's got one of her very own design shoes.
That's
the
quite
moment.
cool. Like,
Yeah.
it's quite cool.
She's the face of Drake's pride, isn't she? In Australia.
Rightly so. Yeah.
Another solid start from Dawn here. I must say I really like Dawn's coloured bowl. With a
It's a bit different. Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I think is the older colour core red and the new colour core red as a trifecta.
Yeah.
I like them. I think Dawn is using Tiger Evas as well, I believe. So it's interesting to see both Henslite sponsored players using the Tiger Evo. I know Chloe uses the Tiger Evo and she has done for a long period of time now, winning one heck of a lot last season than she indoors.
Yeah.
With yourself, of
Pretty
course.
above average season, I would say.
Just about, yeah.
Just about.
Yeah. What was it? World Cup bronze medal, 2 Irish national titles, 2 British titles.
Potter's obviously the big one.
I forgot about that.
Come on.
Ladies World Match Play Mixed Pairs Champion with fellow Commonwealth Games athlete Jamie Walker for England.
Yep. On debut.
On debut against a fellow debutant in the final of Emily Kernick. It was going to be history books either way, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Which was good.
Nice to see.
It's nice to see some fresh faces on the carpet and doing so well.
Absolutely.
I know there's a lot of people behind the scenes, and I know there's a lot more people than just Jason Parkinson, but Jason Parkinson's doing some wonderful things for the sport over in that side of the woods, you know. Slightly looser end for the girls here, isn't it? As to what we've seen over the last day and a half.
It has been nice to see the standards so high. Like, obviously, it's what we're all expecting from players of these
Well played,
caliber.
Shauna.
Shot drawn.
No, sorry, Lara, go ahead.
That's good to see.
I like I said on the stream yesterday, like I know a lot of these players, like for us in the northern hemisphere, you see a lot of these southern hemisphere players playing on YouTube in the BPL, and obviously they've marketed the game so well in Australia that it's almost like a professional sport. I know a lot of these players representing the Jackaroos and the Kiwis play bowls permanently, so it's nice to actually see them firsthand as sort of role models and ambassadors of the sport for anybody in the northern hemisphere looking down. It shows just the time and effort and all the hard work you put in. You can really make a career of it these days, which is it's nice to know, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of the opportunity we're missing over this side of the world.
Yeah, definitely.
How do we replicate it over here?
How do we replicate
Good
it?
question, Daniel.
Without name dropping anybody, I think the same concept. I think Jason Parkinson's trying a lot. Like, I know me and the technician and a fellow Northern Irish bowler and Andrew Kyle went across to a similar BPL but a Great British Bowls event held at St Neots in, where was it, Ali? Where is St Neots? Where was it close to? Is it close to Cambridge? Not far, I think it's Cambridgeshire, but our geography of England isn't very good, but I'm sure it's not far from Cambridgeshire. And that event was run really well, similar sort of style, that the music was playing, there was more events and things like that in the pipeline, so if we could sort of mirror that aspect and try and carry that forward, maybe we could try and pick up a big sponsor, and then you never know where it goes from there then. Obviously trying to recreate a BPL event in the Northern Hemisphere would be the way to go about it, wouldn't it? If you could try and get it onto TNT or even just like BBC Two or BBC Three, and just as a starting point, I think that'd probably be the best way to go about it.
Getting the numbers, isn't it? It's an engagement thing, mostly.
Shauna and Chloe snuck a one there.
Sneaky.
Interesting.
Playing middle long, is that?
Yeah. Sort of a 3/4 length jack, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I was listening to you talking yesterday about the place jacks
Yeah.
and your opinions on it.
What's your opinion on it, Daniel? Because I would almost go as far as saying you either are a specialist lead or trying to become a specialist lead.
I wouldn't say I am a specialist.
Well,
lead.
maybe at junior level, as you've sort of devoted your time to playing solely lead. You don't really play any other positions unless required at junior level. But
yeah, I think the way I want to go is leading.
yeah,
And trying to replicate the successes of Mark McPeak and Paul Daly at that level. They're really good people to learn off, and
because they play at the same club as you, Daniel, don't they?
yeah. So I spent a lot of time with both of them, just learning off them and talking things through. But no, I think the place jacks is interesting. It might take a little bit of the edge away.
I always say about the human error side of things, I think it just takes that. Like I was speaking with Ali Forsyth and Martin McHugh yesterday on, I think it was the stream with Shauna and Ellen, and like you can really get into a groove and you can just become robotic, because our jack length is exactly the same to the millimetre. Is exactly the same. There's no slight deviation of a foot or 18 inches or even 6 inches, which could be so detrimental at this level. I think you can almost just have a good singles player at lead now, rather than having to be a specialist lead, because like you say, that jack throwing is so important, and you've taken that aspect out of the game. Like how many games, even at domestic level, do you see won and lost because somebody's overthrown a jack and then you haven't won the jack back for 5 or 6 ends? Like, you know yourself, Lara, like Chloe very often shouts at you
Yeah.
if the jack length is...
Absolutely, especially on the carpet.
yeah, if it varies anything at all. And like, you really can get into a rhythm of playing a certain jack length, and I don't know.
Well, tactically, if you can adjust it by 12, 18 inches in your favour,
Yes.
it's win or lose a game
Oh,
scenario.
Yes, definitely. It's just it's the flip side of it, isn't it? When you are winning and you're playing ends well, releasing the jack slightly wrong and not getting it away clean, or bouncing it slightly, or even getting away too clean, and they roll in that extra yard or dropping a yard short. It's the same, isn't it?
But I'd like to think you'd be good enough then to step in and recognise your mistake and continue doing what you've been doing. But if you're trying to place a jack tactically where you want it,
Obviously, you are restricted, aren't you? There's only 3 different jack lengths and 3 different mat lengths you can play.
Yeah.
Obviously, without doing the maths, like there's obviously a variety of different lengths you can play with. Obviously, you can go mat on the tee, short, middle, long. You can go mat in the middle, short, middle, long. Mat on the front, short, middle, long. There's probably 9 or 12 different lengths you can play, I think, if you do the maths properly.
Yeah.
But you can't, as you say, Daniel, you can't move it by 18 inches. You're either moving it by 2 yards, I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
You either move it by 2 yards or more. You can't move it any less than that,
You
can
can't
you?
move it less, no.
but also where you place the jack is noticeable. Where you place the mat is noticeable.
Yeah,
it's always at
also
that
true.
same place.
Yeah.
So the opposition isn't having to concentrate where has that mat been placed. Is it in the same place as the last end?
Yeah.
Is it has the jack been thrown an extra 8, 10, 12 inches that is unnoticeable to the eye?
Yeah. Just as I say, just goes back to you can become robotic with the situation, can't you? You can almost lock in 3 different speeds into your arm, and no matter however you set it out, if you've got a short length jack and a middle length jack and a long length jack locked into your arm as a feeling, then you're never going to be far away, are you?
Yeah, well, probably a point to make is, in general, a lot of those the singles players for the Commonwealth Games are natural skips, or playing most of their bowls at skip.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not going to apply to every single country, but for the most part.
Yeah.
So obviously, they're not going to be throwing jacks 24/7.
Yeah.
In their domestic play,
Yes,
let's say.
of course, yeah.
So
It's a big help
it's
for
a
them.
big help for
yes.
them in that sense.
No, definitely.
Maybe that's the flip side of the argument, you
Yeah.
know.
Like, I know I can speak firsthand. I was fortunate enough to play singles at European level for Wales before I moved over to Northern Ireland, and I remember playing a game against I think it was
Bell against the backs.
Frank from the Netherlands, and I overthrew the jack at one end, and I was winning by about 8 or 9. I overthrew the jack, dropped the 1, he altered the jack length totally, and I didn't win it back for, I think it was 5 or 6 ends in a row. I dropped 1s and 2s consecutively and ended up being 4 or 5 down, and I think the score was like 18-15 to him instead of 15-6 or 15-7 to me. And just remember, like, obviously now, if he was able to place the jack, that wouldn't have happened, and I was in a groove. And like we've continually said, like Gary Kelly yesterday against Aaron Wilson, he was an absolute machine to his own jack length. As soon as the jack length changed slightly, no, don't get me wrong, Gary was still playing extremely well, but maybe give disco 8 or 9 inches rather than 3.
Yeah.
And at this level, you know yourself, Larry, you've played at this level, you can speak about it more than me and Daniel can. You know, at the World Cup, you probably found a huge step from international bowls and European bowls to the World Cup.
Oh, 100%.
Just that sharper edge, and obviously that I know that was your first major event, wasn't it? As in the top level.
As in, yeah.
Like obviously, I know you've had multiple successes with Chloe and Shauna at European level and things like that, and your good friend Ashley.
Yep.
But that extra step up, did you find there was that much of a difference in standard, or?
Oh, definitely. Just in terms of it being the top 12, that you're kind of you're looking at that group and going, whoa.
Yeah,
like,
not that there is ever an easy game at this level, but it certainly wasn't an easy game at that top 12 nation event for the World Cup.
Yeah, you're looking at that and going, whoa. Like, we were definitely looking at that going, we'd be doing very well to qualify in this, and then
obviously you did
manage to do it, which was,
and I think snuck through would be a fair term.
Yeah, definitely. It went down to the last group games, and we knew what we needed to do and did it, thankfully. So
some good performances from you. It was against England. You played you led out your skin against England, didn't you?
It's quite. Got the news that I had to go lead in the live stream against arguably one of the best female players on carpet,
if not the best of all time, in Catherine Rednall. Yeah. And done a little number, didn't you?
Yeah.
I could say that as almost a neutral. From what I saw, you've certainly done your bit.
It was a good game, to be fair. It was a very good game.
Seemed as though it was played in the right spirit as well.
It was.
As obviously that was a live streamed.
It was live streamed.
That was to get out the group, wasn't it? The winner of that got out the group, was it? No, in a roundabout way.
In a roundabout way, yes. Yeah.
Because obviously, like we were saying on the stream prior, I don't know how many people have tuned back in, but that was a sort of trial run, wasn't it, for this format? Yeah,
it was the exact same format as this is now, as Commonwealth Games will be.
Yeah, the sort of 5 ends, pairs play, place jacks, obviously just no time.
No time constraints, nah.
No shot clock, so to speak.
No.
Did in the lead up to the selection of Commonwealth Games, as I said, I know you got to the real back end, and it was between you, Shauna, and Chloe, inevitably, wasn't there? And I think it was more a discussion of if we take 3, obviously the 3 of you were guaranteed, but obviously I made a decision to take 2 for whatever the reason is that was. Behind the scenes, I'm not going to get into it. I don't know the ins and outs, so obviously you got to the back end of that. Did you play under the shot clock at all in any of the test matches against England and Scotland?
No, all the tests were just not like highly placed for shot
Okay.
clocks, you know.
Yeah.
There was a mention of it trying to be at one of the Desborough ones later on, I believe, but
Yeah. I think it's a difficult thing to try as a trial process, isn't it? Because you have to have so many ITOs.
yeah, it's the people required to place
Yeah.
that properly.
As volunteers
Yeah.
as well, isn't it? At the end of the day, like, no disrespect, but for a test match, you might struggle to get the people to book the time off work and things
Correct.
for that. So,
Especially when they are during the week, such
Yeah.
as this one. Like,
very lucky here at the Jim Baker Stadium, and we've got so many forthcoming individuals as members and things like that, and the likes of Ali Coleman and like Sarah Jane in the kitchen and people like that. Like, the club wouldn't be half the club it is without the likes of them pushing and trying for more and more continuously.
And members from other stadiums as well.
And members from other stadiums. In Daniel Spratt, obviously, Daniel's just looking for a bit of an insight there because he feels a bit left
feels
out.
a
I can see.
bit
He's-
neglected there.
Yeah, he's just waving at this in the commentary box. Don't forget about me, boys. So, I know you're going across the Commonwealth games, Daniel, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going over the Monday to Wednesday.
Who are you going with, mate?
Just the family.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Very good.
See you there?
Yes, I'll be there. I'll be there. Gonna have to go and support the boss, aren't I?
Of course.
Me and Chloe's dad will be going across to watch Chloe from day one right the way through to the medal matches, hopefully all being well.
Yeah, I think I'll be there for some medal games, so
Perfect.
fingers crossed I'll be
Obviously, I
waving the Northern Ireland flag.
yes, obviously you get to see Gary Kelly playing in the singles in the first half of the week.
Yeah.
So that's a
Privilege to watch.
privilege in itself. I was saying on the stream yesterday, Daniel, you know yourself, I have a bit of a controversial, or non-controversial, but a bold statement in relation to Aaron Wilson if he wins this singles.
I did hear that, yes.
I'm adamant of it. Lara, what do you think on the whole thing?
About your controversial statement.
I've told
that
you.
I've
I've
heard,
told you
yes.
this prior. So for anybody that wasn't listening yesterday, I've openly said that if Aaron Wilson or Disco is to win this Commonwealth Games singles as a gold medal, I think he goes down in history as the best singles player ever. And I don't think anybody can question that, because to win 3 Commonwealth Games gold medals is hard enough, let alone winning 3 Commonwealth Games gold medals, one on grass in the Northern Hemisphere, one on grass in the Southern Hemisphere, and on carpet. I think that just makes him the undisputed greatest of all time. Have you got any counter arguments to that? Obviously,
I just think, interestingly, Gary Kelly is in that singles group.
yes,
Am I right in saying that?
I believe so, yeah. And obviously Aaron Wilson did beat Gary Kelly in the final at Birmingham last year, at the last Commonwealth Games, didn't he?
Yeah.
So that'll be very interesting to see how that unfolds. Obviously, potentially what goes against Disco in this event is all previous Commonwealth Games have been first to 21.
Yeah, the set play does make it interesting.
Doesn't
Definitely.
allow people to grind the game out, does it?
No.
You have to be quick and sharp, and you've got to win. Like, I think, like Chloe was saying, obviously it does become 7 ends, doesn't it? So it does give you a wee bit more time.
Yeah.
But I don't think you'll see people winning many sets with less than a score of 7 or 8. And I think 7 or 8 is probably going to be your cut-off to win the set, I think.
Do you prefer ends or first 2?
I like both, and I think there's a place for both. I just don't know, for me, if the Commonwealth Games singles should be sets. I think as a singles player, like I know in Australia do they play 21st to 25 in Australia in some of the singles games? And I think Ali's just saying Ali played a lot of bowls in Australia himself, saying I think they play 1st to 31 as well. I just think it is the epitome of lawn bowls to win a Commonwealth Games singles medal of any colour, bronze, silver or gold. I think it really pushes you up there as one of the best ever to play the game. I just think with it being sets play, I think it just changes the whole dynamic of the situation, because it allows you to win 3 ends, or it allows you to win 6 ends of a 14 end game and win a set and win the match. And I just don't know if that's quite right. For me
Everyone's in
personally.
the same position though, so
Yes,
everyone
no,
has
no.
the exact same chance to win the gold medal.
No, of course. Just for me, I like the 21 up at that elite
I would
level.
be in agreement, yeah.
Say like,
You can take chances.
yes. The thing is, the majority of players that are going to be playing in that singles field, which is a absolutely fantastic field of players from the players that I've seen listed in it so far. There's some seriously decorated players involved in that singles campaign. I think a lot of them have had a lot of exposure to set play, so I don't think many of them will be struggling with the transition, if any of them at all. Like, you think, just off the top of your head, obviously you've got Shannon, McElroy here now, Gary Kelly and Aaron Wilson, who all play set play day in, day out in Australia. Jason Banks, who's won the World Bowls Tour at Potters, playing set play. Like, I know Ross Owen has played a lot of set play himself with the Champions in Wales and all sorts of different events around the globe that he's played in. Like, and that's just some of the few, very, very few to name. Like, Sam Tolshard won the World Cup gold medal in set play. Like, your high flyers and the boys who are potentially your main men to be looking at winning these events. If you was a betting man, you wouldn't be putting any money astray from them boys. Like,
No.
they're used to that exposure. Like, even the likes of, I think Ryan Best is playing singles for Canada, isn't he?
Yeah.
Obviously he won the World Championships over in the Gold Coast just after Commonwealth Games. What year was that? 2023 was it?
Yeah.
Obviously he's have huge exposure to the set play and whatnot, while being heavily influenced in the BPL as one of the Mohammed steamers and whatnot. So I don't think it'll be that much of a difference to the players, but I think to a bowler watching the event, I just think it takes that longevity out of the singles game.
Yeah.
And it takes that, like, I always think you have purple patches in the game of singles and somebody has 2 purple patches and that's who wins the game.
Yeah.
Like, very rarely you see whitewashes in singles at that level, and I think somebody plays extremely well for the first third, then there's a reply, and then whoever wins the final third obviously usually wins the game. I just think it alters that slightly, and I think you might see a far more attacking and aggressive style of singles play, which again may suit the likes of Ryan Bester, Gary Kelly, Aaron Wilson, who would play that style of play day in, day out in Australia. So
There's nothing more exciting either than a 2.25, 2.5 hour first to 21 Commonwealth Games gold medal match.
well, you know yourself, Daniel, you could probably tune in just for the last 5 ends, but this is the flip side of it all, isn't it? This is where the set play is good, and this
And
is
I
where
wasn't being sarcastic
no,
there.
but for being contradictive, as a non-bowler, the set play is far more interesting because you've got 7 ends where probably end 1, end 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 is all detrimental to the outcome of the match, whereas you could argue the first 6 or 7 ends of a first to 21 shots could be negated, and it could be a bit of a waste of half hour or so, just whilst the players are trying to get a feel for the game.
You could also wrap it up in under an hour.
Could. So what do you think? What would you like to see at Commonwealth Games for the singles? Would you like set play or would you like first to 21?
Well, I understand for this one.
I know, I understand what you understand, but what you want? What would you like to see
I think most people
as a
would
traditional bowler?
I think it would be first to 21.
Yeah, Lara. Obviously, you've played at high level at both.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've won medals at Europeans, or gold medals at Europeans, which is the longer format. But you've also won a bronze medal at the top of the tree in the World Cup event in set play. What do you prefer to see, and what do you prefer to play in?
I understand why they're doing set play, because I do think it's unreasonable to ask non-bowlers to try watch 3.5 hours of bowls. Like, I do think it's unreasonable.
I totally agree.
I think that's why you're not pulling in the viewers, because set play is more exciting. Like, the BPL is a prime example. Like, it gets the viewers, it gets the interest. It's a whole spectacle put on, and you can make it a whole spectacle because of the format. In terms of what I enjoy playing in, the answer would be both. Set play, I think, is the way to go for these events. Like, I do enjoy it, but I don't love 5 ends for the pairs.
Okay.
I'd probably prefer 2 sevens for the pairs.
Maybe go to what I think the World Bowls Tour, the back end of the World Bowls Tour is 7 ends, isn't
Yeah.
it? 7 ends for the pairs and 9 ends
Yeah.
for the singles.
I don't know, it's personal preference, like, but I feel like 5 ends is just very, very
It's
sharp.
cutthroat, isn't it?
Yeah, having, like, obviously I've played in both formats and won in both formats, as
Yeah.
you say, but lost in both formats, as you say as well.
Yes.
But 5 ends is just very, very quick. Like,
It
like,
is.
if you do get that wee bit of luck,
I think
you get the rub, you get the edge. You
Yeah.
don't get, you get the gap. You get
it's
the
like
wee rub doesn't come off.
like
do you know what
like
I mean?
we were talking about in the stream just gone. That wee rub or that little buckshot or that massive result
That
where you've
good
hit the
result.
short bowl into the jack or
Yeah.
something like that, and intentionally you go into rip a bowl out and you've hit the short bowl into the jack, and it's cost you maybe not even in the positive way, it's cost you a couple of shots.
Yeah.
It could be so detrimental at this
Yeah.
format in comparison to the longer format where you've got time to take a breath and reset. And I think that's the bit that changes everything. Like me and
Yeah.
Daniel are playing under 25 Irish pairs together, and we're having a little run in the tournament at the moment, Daniel and me, and I know we are very traditional in the pairing army. We like to take a minute and have a wee chat, and maybe when the game gets a wee bit tight, we have a moment and reset and things like that. And obviously, as you say, with the shot clock and things like that, it just doesn't quite allow players to bed themselves in and like do an Ian McClure and grind the game out
Yeah.
and slow it down and dictate the speed and things like that. You just haven't got enough time to be thinking about anything bar nailing the jack.
Yeah.
There's a skill aside from just bowling your ball.
Yeah. Definitely. Like obviously you,
Right or wrongly.
yes, obviously you guys have been associated with that. I think Ian McClure is the prime example of this, because he will beat you on the green, off the green, mentally, physically, verbally. I think he conducts himself as probably one of the best all-round players that Northern Ireland have ever produced. You may disagree, but as an outsider looking in, as I say, I played against Ian and all these other boys for a long time, and like you say, Ian could grind the game out if things wasn't going his way. He could slow the speed of the game down or speed it up or do things to dictate and affect the opponents. It just doesn't really give you time, does it?
To some individuals,
Yeah.
that will lose them the game,
Yes.
and Ian will then dominate from that.
Yes.
To others, though, that they won't let it bother them.
Yes.
You accept that you're playing somebody who is potentially going to do that. Be
Yeah.
ready for it.
That's the thing, obviously.
Understand your opposition. Understand their strengths, but also their weaknesses.
Yeah.
Because Ian, as does everybody, does have one or two weaknesses that maybe
Yeah.
not everybody knows, but everyone does have them, and it's about really trying to find them out.
Definitely.
That can take years to do.
I must say there's some ender bowls from the girls there.
Yeah.
Very good, very effective. You know something I've noticed this week, guys?
What?
They very rarely miss centre at this level, do you? Very rarely miss centre line.
Well, the one thing that you never want to miss is your line. If you've good weight and you've missed your line, you kick yourself.
Yeah.
You should rarely be missing your line.
You're a lead though.
Yeah.
So you would say that. There's never anything in your way.
Is leading not the most difficult position?
I think that's a discussion for maybe you and the people watching at home. I'm sure lots of people would agree and disagree.
Is the comment section open?
Yes, we've had a couple of people agree that it should be a first to 21 shots for the Commonwealth Game singles
Okay.
final, or for the whole event.
Yeah, I think the comment section should be asking us questions and frying our brains a little bit.
To be honest, I think they've probably got us on mute.
Probably.
I wouldn't blame them either.
That's a little bit fair enough call, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So that's that.
There's a vast array of Irish coaches and volunteers all darted around the Jim Baker Stadium this.
What a beautiful stadium it is, Daniel.
Yeah.
By far the best stadium in Northern Ireland.
Absolutely.
Contradictory statement.
You would love to agree with me.
As a fully fledged member at Belfast.
Life member.
At Belfast
Kelsey's
Indoor
been
Bowls Club.
balmy. Well played. What a
That's very
super
good.
shot that is.
Burning pace.
Not necessarily because we pay for it, so it's not that's there. Bold and beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you want to come in for a bit of commentary for 2 minutes here?
Hey, I was listening to you yesterday.
Well, that can't be a good thing.
None other than Ian McClure just coming over for a little chat.
Our very own. His ears must have been burning. We were
I
talking about
know.
it.
We were up at Ian's home club at Portrush the other day.
Yes.
How would you sum up the day,
How would
apart
I-
from my driving skills?
Your driving skills
As in
vehicle driving
My vehicle driving skills.
Very questionable. I understand now why you tend to be a passenger princess. You got us home safely, slowly and safely.
It's a very long drive.
It is a very long drive.
2.25 hours.
I think the setting of Portrush Bowls Club, when the weather is like that, I think is the best club in Northern Ireland.
I would agree.
I think it was picturesque. It felt, but they've also got a 3-rink synthetic, which is alongside the grass, outside of the stadium, outside of the building. And when we were playing on the synthetic, you could have been anywhere in the world playing. Felt like you could have been in the Gold Coast playing, where the weather was probably about 24, 25 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Absolutely fantastic. Well-run tournament. And a great bunch of guys up there.
Yeah. We treated ourselves to a little ice cream and a milkshake.
We did, from the milk parlour. Ali is throwing his hands up here, saying, or our technician is saying, where was my ice cream? Well, he didn't want to enter with us because he had his other friends to play with, so.
I was very happy we had Ian Gingles.
Ian Gingles, Jingle Bells himself. Very good. Another prospering player coming through the Northern Irish setup.
Yes. I play either Jack Kidd or Ian.
Do you in the under 25s now, do you?
Yeah.
Good win for yourself last night
It was okay. Yeah.
against Shea Trainer. A tough game away down there. That boy lives on that green.
Yeah, the green played really nice.
Good. I'm glad.
You never like going for an away draw.
Yeah, so give us a wee bit of an insight about that, Daniel, for anybody at home who's listening. What sort of event is it? How is it run? What is the...
So it's our association under 25 singles. In Ireland we have the 4 associations. So the winner of each association plays for the national Irish title, who then would go on to represent Ireland at the British Isles. But you just want to win your association and see how the Irish finals go.
Yeah, so you go straight into the semi-final of the Irish under 25 singles then if you win your association, yeah?
Yes. There's 4 representatives in from the 4 associations.
Perfect.
Hopefully we can do something special in the pairs.
That would be fantastic, Daniel. What round of the singles are you in now?
Semi-final.
Booked your spot in the semi-final of the association. It's very good, man.
You're looking to book yours as well?
Yes, hopefully. I play a wee lad, Will Robson. Do you know what club he's from? Do I not? I don't do it.
You play Robert Adamson from
Do I?
Oslo.
Oh, there you are then. I'm glad you know, because I don't. All I know is I'm at home. I'm at home next Tuesday.
Well, that's probably for the best since you don't know where you would be going away to anyway.
Yeah, probably. If I went to the wrong venue, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
Just check it out.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Well, why am I checking then?
Because I don't want you to
Well, I'm at home.
blame me.
I'm at home, so as long as I arrive at my home club in enough time, I should be okay.
That's good then.
Good to see Chloe's heated up a bit now. Rolling them in.
It's never in doubt. Just needs a wee bit of excitement in her life just to get it going, you know? Oh, I do, Daniel, you're right.
Thank you.
I'm sure that changed. I'm sure I was playing Robson from Ballywalter. Maybe. Oh well.
Who do you think's going to win overall?
No comment. I'm not entertaining that conversation at all.
Can you two meet in the final?
Yes.
Brilliant.
I think all 4 individuals who will reach the semi-finals will all favour themselves to win.
That's controversial.
You don't get to.
I don't favour myself to win.
You don't get to a PGL semi-final and not favour yourself to win.
I don't even know who I'm playing. I played Shauna. Just a wee bit unfortunate. Just didn't get the jack a wee bit
more
thinner.
full.
Or full.
Would have done.
Or thin.
Or thin would have done.
Just high side of it rather than the inside.
Rather than the inside, yeah.
I was very close to wearing my New Zealand top this morning.
Yeah? Have you got a New Zealand top?
I do.
What's that from?
The
Oh, of course! I'm being really silly here. You got the Junior World Championships. Actually, Lara, you've gone under the radar, yeah? We've got the World Junior Under-25 Ladies Singles Champion in Lara Rainey and the World Junior Under-25 Mixed Pairs runner-up.
runner-up doesn't sound so good.
No,
as
it doesn't.
champion.
Doesn't. Should we just leave Lara have
Let's
a moment
just-
again?
Just leave me
Let's
by
have
myself.
Lara.
So what we're saying is Lara's probably got a medal for every cooked dinner we've ever had.
Yes.
Yeah. Extremely decorated individual.
For any of the New Zealand people listening, though, a big shout out to Cameron Harrow. Yeah, good guy.
You played the New Zealand
Yeah.
representative in the Briar.
Briar Atkinson.
Yes.
That was a great final
Yeah, it was played the right way, and it was a very enjoyable final to be a part
because
of.
she'd beat you in the group stage, didn't she?
Yeah, she did indeed. Yeah,
Then you got through, had a tough run of quarterfinal, semi-final, and then
yeah, definitely.
Briar is very steady.
Yeah, brilliant player. Lovely girl too. Shout out to Briar. She's
she
listening.
was in consideration for this, wasn't she? Was she close to getting picked for this?
I believe she was in consideration, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that panel was.
How
and
the
what it
trial
was.
process
I'm
was
not
and
too
everything,
sure.
yeah.
Couldn't tell you, but
The 3 representatives for the Kiwi ladies here are absolutely superb, aren't they? Very decorated, very experienced.
yeah.
I'm sure the 3 of them will be going in to the event really fancying their chances, as Daniel was saying there.
Here, here.
Because did Taylor not win the ladies event at the World Championships just gone? Or she won something major recently in the singles?
Champion of champions.
Champion
a couple of years
champions,
ago,
was it?
definitely. Yeah. That's for sure. But
So I wonder what's going through Chloe's mind here, based off the fact she thinks this is the crunch end. 2-0 up after 2. 1 set down. Thinking first ball right on top here and
front
with
toucher, please.
yeah. Then again, knowing Chloe, which we do very well, she's probably not thinking at all.
Yeah, that's probably more accurate.
She's probably thinking, I lost a bet earlier. I wonder I'm going to have to buy Lara for dinner.
Let's thank Dawn and Kelsey right now. Earned me some dinner.
Yeah. It's interesting to see both leads playing different sides of the green. It's very rare you see that.
Yeah.
That's personal preference again, isn't it? Delivery and style of bowl. I know Dawn's using a plain grip bowl, isn't she? So she may be getting slightly more turn than Chloe's C grip.
I think it's worth recognising how good of a cook you are, Ryan.
You think?
Yeah.
You think that's why Chloe's had so much success recently?
Yeah,
Started by
definitely.
cooking.
Yeah.
Well,
Fueling her victories.
well, Lara's also had plenty of food cooked for me, so maybe that's why they went well at the World Cup.
I think they're...
Chloe.
Well played, Chloe. That's it. Look, you mentioned
we go.
you mentioned
Food.
my
You
cooking
mentioned
ability.
food and look what happens.
I think we need to specify that slightly more. Mentioned Ryan's cooking, not so much food, because Chloe does love a snack. Like she loves a snack.
Signature pancakes.
Signature, yeah. Make a nice pancake.
No, don't speak about them because I never
Oh,
got
yeah, of
any.
course.
Yeah, exactly.
Mr. Ali technician, could you confirm the pancakes? Got a big thumbs up there.
Delicious.
Fluffy.
Fluffy was the word I used to
Fluffy.
describe them.
Right, should we time these girls on the crossover here now? That's got to be about 15 seconds now.
Well, they're away.
I see Gary is taking full reason. Well, he's taking full account for the shot clock here. Totally ignoring it yet again. He still hasn't delivered his ball.
It's worth mentioning Gary is 5-0 up after 2 ends in his singles game after dropping the first set.
Shauna coming in for a very well drawn ball again. Oh, that extreme grip has rolled the wrong way there.
Donner there.
What's your thoughts and feelings on these deeper grips, guys? Because I know they're becoming a huge part of bowls around the world at the moment. It's like obviously hence like UK have solely sell the mega grip now, bar limited edition sets. Obviously Daniel you use a, well actually all three of us use a slightly shallower grip than maybe what's being pushed around.
I'm thinking of going to no grips
Are you?
for indoors, yeah.
And why is that, Daniel?
I think you would get more of a feel of the ball,
Okay.
more connection to the ball,
Be at one with it.
be it one.
Lara, what's your thoughts on the deeper grip?
Well, I just play with an Aero Z scoop. And it's
Fantastic grip, I must
love
say.
it, like brilliant grip.
I think it could well be the best grip on the planet.
I think so.
I love the C grip. I think the Henslite C grip is fantastic, but the Z scoop I think is very, very close to the C grip, just slightly deeper. Slightly. So, excluding that. So, all in all, you're saying you don't like the deep grip then, Daniel, in essence.
Not really, no.
Lara, can I confirm that's what you're saying as well?
I'm of the opinion it doesn't matter that much. I
This
don't
was
think
a
I think about
conversation.
this as much as you.
This was a conversation we had last night as well. So we were
It's
talking about.
personal preference.
Yeah, like I didn't think into it that much. It's just what I've been using from 4 years. I've always used an Aero Z scoop for ages. I've never even thrown a hand slide ball, to tell you the truth.
That's good.
Never. So
I've only played with.
Of course, Aero sponsored player here, so
I've only ever played with the
Very
Taylor
loyal.
Race and the Taylor International. My 2 bowls.
I used to have Aeros, believe it or not.
best way to go, like.
Remember the zigzag grip?
Yes.
I used to have the old zigzag grip.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I used to use the Aero. I used to use the Revolution. Do you remember when they were around? That's in essence the Quantum now, isn't it?
Pretty much, yeah.
In essence.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite the same, is it? But it's replaced the same bias model, isn't it? Do you know what my favourite part about the Aero bowls are? I love how many colours they do.
Oh, yeah.
And how you can
Brilliant
quite
selection.
literally create anything you want.
Yeah.
Obviously at a cost, but
Oh, yeah. But
Aero are more than happy to make personalised bowls and individual bowls and things like that.
yeah. The custom bowls are quite cool, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just after designing a set myself there now recently, utilising David Bolt as the UK Aero bowl supplier. I must say he's done some fantastic sets over the recent months. Just have a look on his Facebook page at some of the things he's done. He's more than happy to help you out and get something sorted out for you as well. But you know me, Lara, I've opted for a white and pink set. I don't think I'm going to order them because I am a hand slip man, but they do look fantastic. Obviously you've been an Aero representative here, try and sell it to me. Convert me.
I just don't see why you wouldn't,
Don't see why I wouldn't. That's it. Nothing else needs to be said.
Well, you just know that them pink ones are going to be a bit of you.
Oh, mate, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Like, it's just...
I know.
You're just fighting with yourself here because you know you want them, like.
I do want
Exactly.
them. And they are a very reasonable price as well, considering all the personalisation that's involved in them.
It's a set for life, really, like.
A set for life.
Uh-huh.
Lara, no wonder Aero are paying you so much. Don't know why you wouldn't, and it's a set for life. Well, maybe. What size of Aero bowl do you use, and what Aero bowl do you use?
3.5,
Give us an insight from the junior ladies world champion, European gold medalist, World Cup bronze medalist. Oh, Clara, is there anything
no.
you haven't done?
Stop blowing the head out of proportion now, It's big enough.
So tell us, why Aero? What about your bowls? What do you like about
I
them?
play with Quantums
What colour?
outdoor and indoor actually this
Yes.
year, but I normally play with Grooves indoor. I only played with Quantums last year because of the World Cup, because I wanted something narrow running just to let me get away with a wee bit more since
Yeah.
I was leading, you know. Yeah.
A wee bit less penalising.
Yeah, exactly. You can
Or
get away
punishing.
with a wee bit more.
Gives you a wee bit more.
The
of a-
grooves are lovely on the carpet, like they're brilliant. Love them, but
Yeah.
just for playing front end, you know, if you are that half a goal tighter, you can kind of get away with it a wee bit more compared
Yeah.
to the groove.
No, that makes sense.
Pretty good leading, Chloe.
Yeah, I know Chloe stole my peppermint Evos off me last year, didn't she?
Yeah. That's okay though, she plays with them better,
Well, clearly.
you know.
I did manage to qualify for potters with them,
That's true.
and then she come back from the World Cup, wanted to use my Evos, because she'd been using her Tiger 2s, and she...
Yeah, she had
Did she
them.
use her Tiger 2s in Malaysia?
Yeah.
I thought so. We were having this conversation last night, Marty and
Yeah,
Ali.
she did. She used her Tiger Tooth.
She came home, obviously wanted to use a slightly swingier bowl as she was back to skipping triples and rinks and things like that, so she wanted a bowl that she could trust a wee bit more to get around things.
Yeah.
Added one throw of my Evos, didn't she, because she forgot hers
Yeah.
that night, and that was it then. Never seen them ever again.
Not gone, like.
Never played with them ever again. That was it. Done.
I believe your white snowballs could be making an appearance for the outdoor too.
I think so. Obviously, it's a quick turnaround for Chloe, isn't it? Well, and Shauna, but I don't know much about Shauna's calendar, but I know it's a very quick turnaround for Chloe from the
Com Games
to association finals, and then not long after Irish finals, and obviously she's been selected for the European team to represent Northern Ireland later in the year at Llandrindod Wells in Wales, where it's a must-win for must guarantee group stage qualification. In the singles and fours, is
Singles and fours
to qualify for the World Bowls.
Yeah.
I also believe you were selected, was you not?
Yeah, I may or may not be
On
holidaying.
This is it. Like, the thing is now, like, you can't be doing things like this, Lara. Just because you've won a few things now, don't think you can pick and
Gonna go
choose
on
your
holiday.
events. It's like going to Malta instead. Like, nah,
I know.
sod your Europeans. I'm not playing. I'm away on holiday.
Unfortunate for me to miss out, but they'll be fine without me.
It is still a very good team, to be fair.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously,
It is one of them things, isn't it, with bowls? Like,
has it been announced yet? Yeah, the whole team. Obviously,
I don't know.
I know a couple of people have been selected, having had conversations with them and things. So maybe we won't.
Don't think so.
Maybe we won't digress
Maybe
any
don't
further.
digress any further
Yeah,
than
we'll leave
that.
it as that.
Keep us in the safe
Yeah,
side.
just in case somebody's waiting, thinking they're going to be selected.
What was the latest comments? Was anything?
Somebody would like me to make them
Yeah.
pancakes.
Oh. Who?
Fair enough. And of course, Ryan, you've just this season joined Ballymena Bowling Club.
I have. Up the sheep.
Up the sheep.
Up the sheep. Top the tree, kid. Top the tree, Lara.
Nice.
Top of the tree.
How have you been finding that? Settling in okay?
Yes, it's always handy when you're playing with your best mate, isn't it? Makes life a whole lot easier then. So it was the obvious move for me. Like, obviously, me and Ali spent a lot of time together doing the indoor. So Ali said to me, due to unforeseen circumstances, Ali's combinations changed quite drastically. So there was a position opened up in the triples and fours, and then a few things were switched about, and I ended up playing pairs with them as well. So it was the obvious move for me to go and play with Ali. But yeah, no, it's a good club, great bunch of boys, and they've all been really welcoming. So made a good friend in my mate Slippers, you know, Big Folsey. Big Folsey dog. I've never seen a grown man wear so many crazy coloured shoes, and I'm an out there character. Like, I love pink, I love bright colours, I love luminous tops and things like that. But that man's got a pair of shoes for every day of the month, not every day of the week, every day of the month. He wore a really controversial pair of Adidas Gazelles the other day. I think they were Gazelles or Specials or some sort of Adidas shoe, and I don't even know what colour they were. They were like salmon and blue and green and peach, and they were, well, I don't know, they were very interesting. So he's got a new name now of Slippers. So big shout out to my big mate Slippers. I'm sure he'll be texting me again here soon. He always texts me the most ridiculous things on commentary, and more often than not gets me to laugh, but they can't be repeated, unfortunately. So I suppose we're starting to get to a bit of a crunch moment here then again, aren't we?
Last end?
I'm going tie-break, Northern Ireland win.
Of course you would say that.
Yeah.
Why?
Of course.
Why?
I'm not saying that that's not what I want or going to happen.
Right, no, let's make predictions. So we made a wager earlier. So Lara?
We did. No, but I want to go the same way as you this time. So I literally went with that earlier to go against you.
So you're going to go against me?
No, I'm going to go with you this
You're
time.
going to go, because they're your friends and you're scared to rock the boat and upset them. No, it's alright.
No, I just
say what you really feel.
I just think, like, they're two clutch players. Like,
Two clutch players, okay.
they've got
Daniel?
it.
Agreed.
Oh, right, I'm going Australia to win this end. That's it.
To win now.
Well, to be fair,
Like to score two.
that's what I hinted at, and I got told off.
Is that what
there
you're
in a
going
way.
for? Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Australia-
I disagree. I think it's definitely going to a tiebreak.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Do you know what? Right, let's wipe the slate clean and start again. I'm going for an Australian win on a tiebreak.
Okay.
Okay, that's where I'm going. I'm
Okay.
going Kelsey to come in clutch and play an absolute bomb again,
I'm
Okay.
gonna flip that on the other side.
and go tiebreak Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going with Sprat. Tiebreak
Right.
Northern Ireland.
With Shauna
Come on, in.
playing a fantastic draw.
To win it.
Yeah.
Okay.
With her last ball.
I'll go slightly different. I'll go Chloe draws one right on it.
And that's it.
That's
Stays.
it. Job done.
Stays done. End
Yeah.
of discussion.
Job done.
Well, I wouldn't complain at that.
You'd be happy enough either way.
I'd be happy enough for that. Chloe'd be happy for the day then, and that's always a good thing.
But that is always a good thing.
A wee chance here for Shauna just to close the end down.
Yeah, a good close ball here probably shuts most things down.
Knuckle one right on top, and I'd say that's the end of it.
Back toucher, Ryan.
Front
Front.
side, if
Front
she's playing the
side.
backhand, pointing the jack towards Chloe's ball. So as you look at the screen there, top right hand corner of the jack would be perfect. Approximately 2 o'clock. If he was looking at if he was on a 12-hour clock. Traditional clock anyway. You know, some of them new clocks these days, the fashionable ones, they haven't got 2s,
Nah.
1s and 2s,
Ones and twos.
4s and 5s, 7s and 8s, 10s and 11s. That was a lot of thinking. Just needs to swing, Shauna.
Just get down.
Still a wee bit of room in there, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
Like, the last thing you want here is Kelsey to draw one right on top. However, Shauna obviously does have last bowl, doesn't she?
Yeah, that is the plus side of the whole situation. Like,
I'm sure she'll be hoping not to throw it.
yeah.
I'd say Kelsey is just up. But what has she got off the ball?
Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh.
The finger. One shot, Shauna.
Half a shot.
I think she used her right hand. I think we're okay there.
Brilliant.
Well then, Shauna. Just need to let go, kid.
Speed's so
Die.
good.
Just needs to
Speed
let go.
is so
She's
good.
got it.
That's pretty good.
Right, then Kelsey. How do you make a 2 out of this?
Ball.
3 bowls. You drive the 3 bowls. Shauna's last bowl into the other.
I believe Dawn just indicated a wee kind of super trail of the jack up the floor, trying to lift it to the reds.
Put it in the pod of the reds
Yeah.
and hope that Chloe's other bowl doesn't come into the mix.
Yeah. I think that's probably all we've got.
Just try and turn the jack, because that's hard enough. But if you get it with the perfect speed, superb.
Yeah. Maybe opting not for the drive there, just in case it does go to a tie break. Probably looking at trying to keep your speed for that.
Yeah. Yeah, just on the underside. Probably just lacking 18 inches, 2 feet.
Yeah.
So, I suppose Sean is playing this bowl because they're pretending it's group play and drawing this matters in the group stage on shot
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
That's
No real danger, like, so
No.
fair enough.
just needs to let go.
Very close.
Let's say if she drops, she's in. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Nice little win for the girls there
Yeah.
in that set. So, I don't want to start cheering for Australia because
Yeah.
Chloe will have me in all sorts of pickles later. But I'm sure we're in for a top tier last end here. Because I believe this is their last competitive pairs game before the Commonwealth Games.
I think you're right, man.
I think this is it.
Yep.
And this could be a situation that they're in come the last game of the group stage to qualify for a medal.
That could be this matchup. Yeah.
Well,
Will
I
be
know they're
this
playing
matchup.
last. It's just whether or not there's
Whether or
anything
not.
on it for both teams or
Yeah.
just the one. I'd say the one team will be definitely involved in it.
Yeah.
It's just whether or not both are in the
Contention.
winner takes all situation.
Yeah. With only one going through in the groups for Commonwealth games, it is going to be a bit brutal.
Oh, it's crazy. Top of the group.
Top of the
Daniel
group
didn't know
just-
that. Daniel's jaw
This
has
is
just hit
breaking
the
news
floor.
for Daniel.
Wow,
What do you think of that, Daniel?
it's difficult.
Difficult, yeah.
It's very tough.
And I know Chloe was saying earlier she's in a group of 6
Is that both for
or 7.
singles
She's in a group of
and-
7. Group of 7. Group of 6. And she's in a larger number group. Or the girls are in a larger number group. So she was saying she thinks that's more difficult. And I said to her, well, I think it may open the opportunity to allow you to potentially lose a game.
Yeah.
Because there's an extra team in the group, the chances that you lose to somebody, they might lose to somebody else.
Yeah. Well, I think that is the benefit, Ryan, of it being such a strong field. You can't
Yes.
take any results for granted,
No.
and if you do lose a game, there may still be that chance of you sneaking through.
I think winning the first set is important because if you win the first set and still lose, you've still
Guaranteed
lifted
a
that set.
tiebreak too.
Not a set point, but you've lifted that thing that if you're tied on points at the end of the group stage, you could well go through on sets. Because I would say it goes to set difference first, and then shot difference, and then head to head. I would have thought. Would you kind of agree and
Yeah.
go with that? Like, what was it in the World Cup? Do you remember if it was?
Sets one. I can tell you right now that myself and Chloe, and I believe Adam McKeown as well, all went out of our singles groups by half a set point.
That's right.
So that
Didn't
is
Adam need
factor.
something ridiculous like half a set
Half a
point
set
in
point.
his last game and ended
Yeah,
up losing 2-0?
2-0.
Because
A guy was similar, I'd lost out by half a set. I can't remember whether Chloe was a set or half a set, but it was something
yeah,
very similar. It wasn't very much. I think hers might have been one set.
one whole set.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Because I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't know the lad's name. The boy from Malaysia played an absolute worldie against Adam, didn't he? Controversially or not, it seemed as though, the way he celebrated, it seemed as though it was an absolute world-class ball.
I think good bowl, very fortunate result.
Maximum
but
result.
Maximum result, but very well played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played the area and got the maximum result.
Correct. Yeah. Right. Basically got Jack right in.
Like
on
if
top
Chloe
of
had
it.
got it, you'd have run up the green celebrating with her. Yeah.
Well.
Is it? I don't mean to like scunner anybody here, but I'm looking rightly here, guys.
Yeah, you're looking okay.
Like Kelsey comes and draws on top of this. Like Shauna's in a whole heap of bother. Very similar to this.
That is left
Two
forehand
bowls.
split though.
Two
Left
bowls,
split,
Shauna.
Yeah, 2 bowls now surely.
Unless they're holding.
Oh, that is a factor.
One down.
Does she play the same bowl though? Or just draw
Just
to her
try to
last?
turn the jag.
Ah, Shauna's opting for the runner.
Is she?
She's. I think Chloe wants her to draw. No, splits the goal.
Split's been called. See.
Oh no.
The drive.
Do you think?
Yes. Outside ball onto it as well.
Yeah.
Got spot.
Forehand runner is the option.
It was a good call from me.
Yeah. Oh. That's
Forehand, nice pace.
that's a lot
Nice,
less weight
like-
than I was expecting.
I wasn't expecting her to go big. You know, it just hooks. That might help though.
Yeah.
Probably has helped the situation.
Well, she snuck a better 5th shot. So if she was to play really quick and she got all
I'd just
4
go
balls
big.
away,
Yeah.
she would now be holding. Obviously, Daniel. Obviously.
Which is why I was surprised she didn't play a bit more into it because she has a spot.
Yeah. Oh, the trot's out.
She's away. 30 seconds, right? Okay. From the second this bowl stops. So we can look on the live stream up
Oh,
here.
is it on there? That's good.
Yeah. So when's that ball start?
From now, basically.
Now.
Yeah.
So 11:05. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So this just as an indication for you guys watching at home how little time they've got.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's them now halfway through their shot clock time. Okay, so that's 20 seconds used. It's 25 seconds used. And that would be their time.
That's the time.
So obviously, just in case anybody hasn't been listening, you get one timeout on your tie break. But I would have said, knowing Chloe and Shauna, they would have used it for Shauna's last
They
ball.
for the shot before.
They would have used it for Shauna's last ball, and they still wouldn't have had much more time than the time they used. So that's how little time these guys have got to make a decision that could potentially cost them a medal.
She's still playing it really nice.
I'm unsure on the speed myself, but if she gets the split perfectly with our weight, then she's fantastic.
Oof,
Great effort.
good effort.
It seemed to come down a lot quicker than what it seemed
Yeah.
halfway.
Yeah.
It looked like she had a bit less weight than that. I
played
think
it
it's
a
still
bit-
a wee bit of a discussion about who's actually short here.
But Kelsey's having a good luck here, like.
No, yeah. Congratulations, Australia.
Another good game of pairs.
That's actually, ironically, that's one win for Northern Ireland, and one win for Australia, and one win for Northern Ireland, and one win for New Zealand. For our girls.
Mhm.
Nice equal split going
It
into
is.
the event. So that's that then, guys. I think they have conceded the game, haven't they? I think they're just talking nonsense.
Thanks.
Yeah, are we right in saying that? Yeah, I'd say Australia win, based off the fact Kelsey hasn't thrown the last ball. Yeah,
We're just having a wee chat.
I think they're just talking through a couple of shots and things.
Yeah.
Probably discussing how little time they have to actually talk about these things and how difficult it would have been. But thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I think we've got an absolute showstopper at the finish with Aaron Wilson and Gary Kelly. Is that right? No? Who? Pairs. Australia v Northern Ireland in the pairs. So probably there's an extra two world-class players involved then, with Corey Wedlock and Aaron Tees playing against Adam McKeown and Gary Kelly.
Even better.
Be sure to join us, guys.
Whoop,
Thank
whoop,
you.
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you for the next session.
Adios.